Hi guys. Okay, check in. See what's going on. I might have to. Right before I started channeling, my throat chakra. I started to channel the throat chakra. So I'm sorry if I have to clear my throat. It gets bad. So somebody still needs to balance out their throat chakra energies. Whether that's you or somebody you're attached to. Someone. Somebody has to speak their truth. 44 on the timer. And continue to do so. Okay. Okay, let's check in. Sorry, I'm a little scattered. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because it's the energies. A little scattered. Well, and the Schumann's blasting when you're watching this, but this is a timeless reading, so just know the energies right now are a little scattered. 44, I just saw 44, right? This is number 14, but it's the angels. It's your guides. Your ancestors. So they're coming in. This is for you to listen to them. Ooh, I just got throat chakra. That's why I'm channeling the throat chakra, because you guys need to speak up. You need to talk to your angelic team. You need to communicate. A bird just flew past my window right now when I said that. 137 on the timer, if you're seeing that number. Somebody needs to, Somebody needs to talk to their spirit team, okay? Whoa. Yeah, using your third eye, because your intuition's really heightened right now. Okay, this is Black Cat energy on crack, because it's the Panther. So 2, 3 on the timer. So we need to, we're receiving some messages here, channeled, okay? This could come through the television, music, another person, dreams, meditation. This could just come to you. It was just 222 when I looked up. This could just come to you, as a thought. But it's an intuitive thought. It's an intuitive message. That's the point. There's an intuitive message coming in. One that's significant because, I get hundreds of intuitive messages. It feels like hundreds every day. So, but this one seems, because it's the Panther, it's giving me a big message, okay? Something to bring in clarity. Another bird just swooped down in front of me. Oh, okay. Isis is coming out. Isis. Okay, this could be from a spirit guide that's very, Isis is the mother. She's like a Queen of Pentacles. It's somebody this could be a grandmother passed over of yours, or some ancestral, it feels like a ancestral mother line, okay? And I think I channeled this in a recent reading too. Oh, I don't know if it was offline or online. I can't remember. I'm sorry, but this is a repeated message. This is a very powerful deity that's helping you with something, bringing you clarity, a message, speaking through somebody with a message. Could be somebody very high ranked in the spirit realm, okay? Clear quartz. I think this deity here, it could be Hecate, because she came out of my last reading. I believe that I remember. And I've seen more synchronicities that it's her. So Hecate helps you. She's a Greek deity, and she helps you with when you're at a crossroads, when you have a decision to make, when you need to clear out what doesn't serve. She kind of is like a female version of Archangel Michael, 444 on the timer, with a twist, because she's kind of dark. So, she's like transitional. She'll help you with your transitional energies, your shadow work, stuff like that. But definitely helping you to clear out your energy, clear out things that don't serve you anymore, things that aren't meant to come with you in the next chapters, the next book of your life, stuff like that. Okay? Energies that need to go. They've served their purpose, they need to go. Red car, it's divine timing for me. Also can be root chakra. Root chakra's been coming up a lot, so you might have some root chakra activations, which is going to amp up your emperor energy, your let's go, get this done, action. Yeah, okay, let's see what else. Okay, good. Yeah, exactly. What do? We clear our energy so we make room for blessings. We make room for our manifestations to come in. That's exactly what's happening right now. And this, whoever this is, you don't need to know, just know that somebody's watching you and somebody's very protective over you, and they're very powerful. Okay? You are untouchable. I just heard. Interesting. Okay, so look at all this white and clear and purity. Okay, and look, she's in white. Like, it's giving me beginner's mind. It's giving me rebirth energy. This could be somebody coming in, and I thought of this when I saw that the clear quartz is to clear your thoughts. This is somebody that might be coming in to help with that. Hecate is really good with that, because like I said, when you're stuck I'm getting really itchy, so that's confirmation. When you're, and there's a black cat in my driveway. Excellent. Black cat energy. See? Hecate. Interesting. Oh ho ho ho. Okay, so Egypt might be significant right now. Egyptian. Hathor. I'm getting like your intuition is just very powerful right now. When you see black cat energy, very powerful intuition. Heightened third eye activations. Okay, sorry, just kind of zoned out and channeled there for a bit. When I saw this clear quartz, I thought of somebody coming in to help with the overthinking. Okay, to create that clarity for you, to get rid of any mind fog, stuff like that. So you are clear on what needs to be released, okay, in order for these blessings, these miracles to come in. It's making room. You might be seeing 1212. That's the universe removing old energy so new energy can come in. I'm getting an old truck going past, and it's a throat chakra blue. It's like a baby blue. It wasn't really throat chakra. It was like a baby blue. Interesting. Old, like mid-70s truck. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I think it was a Dodge, if that matters at all in the reading, because, these things pop up. Okay, clearing energy for blessings. This is good. Probably make that the title. I'm getting crown pressure in my right side. That's the masculine side right now. And we've got purple out here with magic. Okay, I just got it. Open mind. Whoever energy this is, whether it's you or your person now, because I'm going to tell you that if you're new here, my readings are usually solely focused around a divine counterpart connection. So a very mirrored soulmate. Some people want to use the word twin flame, okay? So that's who I'm reading for. So you put the energy, because I don't know, because your energy is so freaking close, because it's mirrored. It's sometimes hard to tell apart. Sometimes I can feel it, sometimes this feels like their energy. Okay, this feels like this person's this is magic. This is like keeping your mind open, this is like blasting open your crown and third eye to become more spiritual. And the transformation with the snake here, shedding past old versions of self. And this new version is going to, whoever this is, you put the energies where they resonate. somebody's going through a major like upgrade when it comes to their spiritual beliefs. Okay. Oh yeah, because they're following their heart. You're following your heart. You're both following your heart. That's what you're recommended to do. Another transformation card on the bottom here. Pink lotuses might be significant, and frogs. I've also got snakes, mushrooms, bison, and then the Black Panther, like big cats, lions, tigers. It was just 1:33 on the timer. Okay, let's see what else. There's a lot of deep reds here, some root chakra, and I mentioned that, right? 1:44 on the timer. The root chakra is focused on right now to balance out. It's like your stability, you're standing on your own 2 feet, you know, like a 9 of Pentacles, where you're you're self-employed, you're very independent. Building your empire, building your new foundation. This is what's being established here. You're being prepared for this because you're going to need bravery, strength, very Archangel Michael energy, so call on him to help with this. If this is you, if this is your person, I think it's both of you at this point, but if it's your person, you don't feel like it's your energy, you feel like you're in a Queen of Pentacles energy and you're male or female, you're doing just fine, right? Call on Archangel Michael to help this person with their root chakra activation specifically. Another red, and this is the grounding card. And I just mentioned Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael will help you with the grounding. Help you stay grounded, help you stay focused, help you stay in that boss mode. CEO, I just heard. I don't know why. CEO. CEO of your life. Yes. This is what we're stepping into. All of us in some way. Very protected. This is the Divine Protection card. Divinely protected. But you still need to use your spiritual practices. You know, you still have to put in effort. You're given this wisdom, this knowledge in order to put in the work of grounding, of keeping yourself balanced, stuff like that. Okay, let's see what else. I'm seeing wolves. It says follow your heart. See, I think they're saying it's like safe to soften. Like it's safe to soften. Both these cards represent groundedness, soften. Right? Feeling at ease, feeling peaceful. They're saying you're safe to do this. Wherever you are right now, there's a reason why you're there. A lot of us are in these places where our muggle mind's like, I shouldn't be here. This is not making me happy. I don't want to be here. I'm not doing, I'm not living to my soul's true purpose. But you are, because it just doesn't look like that because it's an illusion. But you are in the place where you're meant to be in order for healing to take place. And my Lord, is there a lot of healing taking place in this last end of the year. Doesn't matter when you're watching this, but like this year there's been a lot of introspection. There's been a lot of going within, hermiting, and we're kind of going to do it up until the end of the year, which is, you're looking at the next 3 to 4 months. Okay. It's the wood snake, right? It's the year of the wood snake. Whenever you're watching this, it's the year of shedding the last versions of yourself that have kept you stuck in karmic cycles. Okay. All right, I got a mouthful today. I'm sorry, but it's got to come out. I just saw 1444 too in the timer. Okay, so you got to keep yourself balanced. This makes me laugh. It's Virgo and the Nyx. This is your dark feminine. This is your divine feminine. The light and the dark. You have to keep a balance. And this is what you're guided. See the purple, the crown? You might have gone through some crown activations recently. I know I did. I had horrible headaches. It's to help you stay more balanced. In deciding how to respond. A lot of it is deciding in how to respond to external energies. Are you going to meet them? You meet people where it's a fine line, because it's like, if somebody's rude to you, they say to meet them where they meet you, but you don't stoop to their level. You don't stoop to that lower level vibe of being rude to people. But this is boundaries. So you can assert your boundaries and still be compassionate, still be empathetic. This is how strong you're becoming. You're becoming, male or female, I know they're females, but male or female, you are becoming extremely wise with your actions, your words, your thoughts. Because you're surrendering to the divine and you're letting your intuition make these judgment calls, make these discerning, like, you're so much more mature. You can pause before you act, speak. You're learning that. You're learning to be disciplined in taking a more of a monk mode approach to life. Monks don't say a lot. They speak when they feel it's necessary. I feel like you're kind of stepping into that. And you're being wiser as to who gets your energy and who does not as well. Depends on the respect, right? Depends on the person's consciousness level. A lot of things come into play when you're having interactions with others. Yeah. Anyway, I just heard the word guru. It's like you're kind of stepping into that guru energy. Like when you have something to say, people will listen because you have wise words to express. It's giving me that. Yeah. Okay. Rainbow Fluorite is on the bottom, and they want me to split the deck. But Rainbow Fluorite is about clearing your energy field as well. There's a lot of that going on. See, use the discernment. You're using discernment. Who needs stricter boundaries and who doesn't? But I'm always going to stay in this empathic, compassionate Venus energy. So I don't lower my vibrations to the level at which you are connecting with. Does that make sense? Anyway, Rainbow Fluorite, yeah, clearing your energy. Discerning and who needs to stay and who needs to go. This is about creativity as well. You know, a lot of our connections, and see there's orange peeking up here, which is, I'm just going to peek. Oh, yeah, it is. I thought, when I first saw this, I thought it was labradorite, because this is a spiritual awakening. Okay. Let me just backtrack here. So, clearing out your sacral chakra as well right now, in order to get rid of any creative blockages, because when we have connections with others, whether they're romantic or not, a lot of that energy stores in your sacral chakra. People work, people are like muses for each other. But if it's like, like everyone teaches you something, right? And we store that energy in our sacral chakra. It feels, this is how it feels to me anyway. This might not, take it as it resonates, but we have connections with people. We store that energy. Like it kind of like keeps like a record of what we learned from that connection in our sacral chakra. If it was you learned, or if you absorbed like lower vibrations, they're gonna stay stuck in there. You have to get that out. How do we get that out? With sacral energy is we exercise, we move our bodies, go for a walk in nature. And this has to be a discipline. This can't be just a one-time thing and you're good. No, it's a spiritual practice. So you have to do this as a daily habit. Okay. Sacral chakra. What else was I thinking of? And then if you ever feel like sacral chakra is really great for when you have emotions that come to the surface, and it helps if you have a balanced sacral chakra. You have you're really good at finding a hold on, I'm trying to think of the word here. It starts with a V. What the heck's wrong with me? Hold on a sec. What word am I thinking of, guys? Oh, I almost had it. Oh my gosh, it's horrible. Hold on. No, I forgot. It's just like gone. Anyway, okay, I'm sorry to waste your time. No, it's still bothering me. It's like you remember this. 22 on the timer. Okay, you have oh, I cannot remember that word. That is horrible. So anyway, you need an outlet. Thank you. Not a V, an O. You need an outlet. So your anger, your inner. If you're angry about something, which is fine, we get angry about stuff. We're humans. We should feel every emotion, at least once, right, in our lives. If you feel angry, which we feel more than once in our lives, which is fine, but you need to, you are going to have and with this dark feminine energy here, or dark masculine energy, you're going to be wiser to which outlet you choose to put that anger energy into. Okay, that was a mouthful. I'm so sorry. Does that make sense? So you're clearing out, because remember, this is clearing. It's like clearing your sacral energy from past connections, from lessons you've learned. They've acted as muses, whether it's good or bad. That energy, good or bad, that energy, there's no such thing, right? I mean, there is, but I mean, like, what I mean is, like, good or bad doesn't matter. You're wise enough now to fuel that energy, to release that energy in a healthy way. Okay, that makes sense. I'm so sorry that went on for way too long. I'm going to get one more, and then I'm going to pull a little bit from the Ascension symptoms. Oh, okay. Remember I said about dark and light? Like good and bad? Very duality here. Confirmation. I've also got the moons out here now. Very, very intuitive. Like I said, you're going to be able to, you really can just, you're really, really, really good at reading the energy, but not absorbing it, and then transmuting it as if you're like transmuting it for the person, because they're using you as I'm just thinking, like, if this is an altercation, like if you have a conflict with somebody, you are now able to, or you're becoming able, or what have you, to take whatever energy that person spews at you, not absorb it so it like puts you in that lower vibe, but you're able to use it as a muse, if that makes sense. Okay, I rattled way too much on for that. I'm so sorry. Wow, this is more confirmation, because this card represents flexibility, but it's also bats. Bats see in the dark, right? Well, their sonar is amazing. So that's what's happening here. Your energy field is expanding, and somebody's lower vibes will like knock on the door of your energy field, but they never get in. That's my point. That's where it comes back to this. When I said you are very protected, highly protected, because you've done the work to make sure your energy field doesn't have any leaks. Okay, if that makes sense. Okay, let's get a couple of these and then I'll wrap it up. This went in longer than I thought it would, but you know, the messages are coming out. They gotta come out. Okay, so you might have, this is your ascension symptoms for this ascension cycle. Interest in tarot readings or astrology. Okay, so you might be interested in watching tarot readings or picking up the cards yourself or learning about it, studying about it. And astrology, same thing. You know, you have showing an interest in study in either of these two or any other, you know, spiritual practices, because these are tools, right? Well, astrology is like, no, because they're all intertwined together. They're tools. They're tools. They're tools to read the energy quickly, right? They're a medium. So you don't have to sit here and meditate for 12 hours to get the message. These help you get it faster. Knowing what the planets are doing, super important, because then that tells you what the environmental energy is, tells you what your own energy is, right? What you're going to be experiencing. Tarot, same thing. They're both like intertwined. They're just mediums. You have an urge to make changes to your fashion or hairstyle. So when I get this, you're going through a glow up, or going through a glow up, or about to, and you're stepping into this new version of self, which is I believe I mentioned, and you're going to want to change something about yourself to accommodate this new version that you were feeling, that you're embodying. Solar plexus. Oof, I was channeling that yesterday. Get some selenite. Is it selenite? Citronite? Shoot. Not selenite, it's citronite. Oh my god, that's horrible. It's this yellow citrine. Sorry, citronite? What am I thinking? Citrine is a yellow crystal. It kind of looks ambery yellow, but it's great for the solar plexus. So you might want to look into that. I think that's going to be my next purchase for my bracelet. It's going to be citrine, because I'm always channeling the solar. I channel the solar plexus a lot, unfortunately. What was I saying? Yeah, so you might get some digestive issues, some nausea, upset stomach, diarrhea. Do not take Pepto-Bismol. Stuff's poison. Go to get rid of these symptoms. Ask your angels. That's why they said. That's why my throat chakra was going in the beginning. Where is it? There it is. Ask your angels. Is there another one with that? I forget. Yeah. Ask your angels to help you with this. Archangel Raphael. Awesome for any ascension symptoms. That energy is amazing, especially the heart chakra, but he will help with that. That energy will help with the solar plexus. So Archangel Raphael, help me with my stomach issues, whatever. Be specific. I really can't, I'm just going to give you that as advice to help with the discomforts, because that's what works for me. So just, you have to kind of just like trial and error, right? You have a sudden need to go into hermit mode or solitude. And you're very career focused during this time. Okay? 1117's out here. Oh wow, you got a lot of alignment here. The other one's 40, which is a 4 for me in numerology. I'm telling you the numbers because I need to. 1117, and then we have a 15 and a 16. So we have a 15, 16, 17. Wow. Very aligned. That's good. So you're on the right path. You're aligning beautifully. You don't have anything to worry about. There's an increase in dreams. They just want me to cut the deck. Yeah, didn't I mention that? I can't remember. I'm sorry. I can't remember when I channel. Expanding or changing your spiritual beliefs. Okay? Didn't I get that with the open mind? I saw something with open-mindedness. The magic card. That's what gave me that. The open-mindedness. Your spiritual beliefs are going to be either you or your person. Okay? Or both of you. Just, you know, different degrees. But definitely an upgrade to the spiritual beliefs. So you might be getting, oh, we love those. The skin irritations, rashes, or pimples pop up in your body. Usually the face. My stomach just growled. I am not hungry. Interesting. It's like reminding me of the solar plexus. Yeah, we know. We know. Take that. It's kind of sloppy. Take a couple more. Yeah, we'll take those. Okay. Oh yeah, throat chakra. Felt that right at the beginning. So throat chakra, sore throat, sudden mucus, or like the needing to clear your throat, even though there's like nothing there. Throat chakra needs to be balanced. Solar plexus needs to be balanced. Root chakra needs to be balanced. Losing or gaining weight. Maybe that's when my stomach growled. Maybe you're like going through ascension diet, and then waking up suddenly in the middle of the night. Okay, so your sleeping patterns are going to be a little bit ruffled. I hope this helps. Take what resonates. Sorry this went on for a little longer, but those are the messages. I love you guys. Like and subscribe if you already haven't. Talk to you later. Bye.